And on camera.
And the speed.
One take one.
It started out as something that we knew was going to be very small. We wanted to make a film, we wanted to make it in Sheffield, and we wanted to put it together ourselves.
And speed.
60
What we wanted to do was to be able to take something on board ourselves and have a greater degree of creative control with it. And came upon a fantastic script by, in fact, a first-time writer, Cat Wood.
It's really quite a human story about this woman and her granddaughter and the gifts that she's been buying her granddaughter over the years, and accepting the granddaughter that she has rather than the one that she has in her mind that she really wants.
To ensure the perfect gift, I need to see how you see. Please, take a seat.
It was something that we thought we could do easily because it was 2 actors in 1 room and it was about 6 or 7 pages long. And that's your classic, easy to make, cheap, short film. And then Cat Wood emailed me just to say that she'd always imagined Brian Blessed in the role of Mr. Bojagi, which was the perfect suggestion and at the same time was the worst thing I could have heard.
I thought, well, that's a great idea, but how on earth are we going to get him?
Everything went really, really smoothly. Everything happened very, very quickly. Brian said he'd look at the script, so we sent the script through. He got back in touch, said he really liked it. His agent then suggested another actress on his books who happened to be Brian's wife, Hildegard Neal, and they both loved the script. And before we really knew it, we had them agreeing to be in the film.
Mr. Bojagi? Mr. Bojagi?
Oh, you're a visitor. Coming! I'm always looking in life all the time for originality, for something original. And it's very hard to find. And I thought it was so impressive. You know, that bits of Prospero, bits of this, bits of that, bits of Merlin.
Good morning, Mr. Bojagi. My name's...
No. Shh. That won't help us at all. I thought, I'm going to do it. But it made me feel vulnerable, which I always find a good sign, because that means it's good. So I can't just turn up there and learn the lines and be effective.
I enjoyed reading it enormously. It was a very interesting script indeed. Obviously very imaginative, but also very human, because this examination of the generation gap I found very touching.
And what was the last gift you gave her?
It was a cocktail dress. She's a professional singer, you see.
Oh, yes.
Having Brian and Hildegard on board was brilliant because we suddenly had 2 incredible actors in our film, but the problem was that it meant we had to up the rest of the production as well. We suddenly felt that we really ought to have a much bigger set. We suddenly felt that we really ought to film it on a much better camera, really push the boat out. And in a way, we had to bite off an awful lot more than we'd planned to. And the problem, or the challenge, was that we had no more money than we did when it was going to be a small, tiny short film. We had no more resources, we had no more time. So suddenly the challenge we were facing was an awful lot bigger.